Hi everyone, it is May 30th, about 2 p.m. Friday afternoon. I'm Will Buvadas, Treasurer of PLEA. It's Joe Clear, PLEA President. We have a few issues we want to update the membership on. The first issue is we met yesterday jointly with PPSLA, and our attorneys and their attorneys referenced the sick leave and vacation changes, how the current program where you can sell sick and vacation time for 3 years monthly and have it count towards your pension. As you know, the City Council imposed that that's going away July 1st. Our board voted today unanimously to pursue a restraining order / injunction and a lawsuit against the city. Our attorneys believe that there is a likelihood that some of those changes, at minimum, probably are illegal for the city to do. So we are going to pursue a lawsuit. To tell you the truth, nothing is 100%. Nothing is a guarantee. However, I think we have heard loud and clear from the membership. Almost every phone call I've gotten the past month has been related to, is PLEA going to do something relating to them eliminating the pension ability of the sick and vacation time? And so the answer to that is yes. Probably in the middle of June, we will file a temporary restraining order / injunction and file the lawsuit. So we are going down that path. The board voted to do that. Also, just to let you know, PPSLA is still meeting with their attorneys, and they're evaluating all their options to determine whether to join us or not in the lawsuit. Their issue is a little bit more complicated because they have an existing lawsuit going on, referenced their buybacks, their sick and vacation pensionability stuff, and so they gotta weigh how this new lawsuit will affect the prior lawsuit. So they are still evaluating that, and we should have an answer in the next week or two if they're going to jump in or not in the lawsuit. The next issue, I know everybody is anxiously awaiting information on the ballot initiative. We are in the final stages. I know I have said this for like 2 weeks now, and trust me, it's just as frustrating on our end as it is on your end. But we are in the final stages of getting the language cleared through the attorneys and ready to file with the city clerk. The reason it's taking so long is because we got to make sure it's done perfectly. Because if it's not done perfectly, then we're going to waste our time because it will get thrown out in court. So they're crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's. I think that we finally came to some language that everybody in the group can agree is the best language going forward to get it passed through the voters. So hopefully next week we will actually have the official language completely done, filed with city clerk, and then petitions will be available for you guys to pick up and start getting people from the city of Phoenix residents to sign. So we will let you know as soon as it's filed with the city clerk. We will send something out to the membership to let you guys know that you guys can come pick up petitions at that time. The last issue I want to talk about is today the PLEA board also voted to file an unfair labor practice against the city, reference the holiday furlough hours. As you know, in the new contract which was imposed by the council on May 7th, they said that we have to take 12 hours of holiday furlough next year and then an additional 24 the following year. However, in the motion, the city council did not indicate what holidays. They left it up to the officer to decide what holidays that can be used on. The city, though, has added language into the new contract that the city council never approved, limiting the different holidays that it can be used on. So we're going to file an unfair labor practice because we don't believe the city has a right to dictate when you use your holiday furlough and the parameters around that. That was not in the council approved action. The council did not approve that, and the city now is trying to add it after the fact. So we're going to file an unfair labor practice very soon on that, and hopefully PERB will rule with us, and then the city will be forced to change the contract back to the council approved language. Again, we've been getting a lot of people sending in their PAC donations, and we really appreciate it. I cannot stress enough about getting that PAC money. And again, for people who don't know, PAC stands for Political Action Committee, because under the law, we cannot use dues money to do any type of campaigning. So if we're going to run a commercial for a candidate, if we're going to contribute to an independent expenditure in support of a candidate or in support of a ballot initiative, that cannot be done with dues money. It's against the law. So what PAC does is PAC allows us to use that money to support candidates, to give to candidates, and to run initiatives, and also to give to independent expenditure accounts to either support or oppose ballot measures and different candidates. So that's why, again, we went to FIRE, and like I said, we don't begrudge what FIRE gets. The only point is that we're just different than FIRE. It's so important that we get people to donate to PAC. That way we can build up a big war chest to be used to support police candidates and support police-related initiatives. So with that, I'll turn it over to PLEA President Joe Kleur.
And good afternoon. I'll keep this short. Just again want to thank everybody for the donated leave time to allow the association to do continued representation. Don't forget, you're going to be getting additional 7 hours here at the end of the summer, and we'll be asking again for that time. It will be time in addition to the 6.6 hours that you recently received for this year. So stay tuned for that, and again, thank you everybody for the donated leave time. Many of you have done it, and it's critically important. And with that, we'll let you guys go, and hopefully you'll see that initiative next week.
And have a great weekend and stay safe out there, guys.